And Whitney, I have to admit, I have not been outside since about 3:30 this morning.
It felt good then. It pretty much feels good now. We're starting to get a little bit spicy out there. It's 80 degrees. Looking out over Killeen Regional right now, you can see the flags moving a little bit more than yesterday. Southeasterly component to our winds. What does that mean? Why do we care? You start to pull winds out of the southeast into this afternoon, and that'll increase our humidity a bit. Mostly cloudy skies, by the way. So 80 degrees, we're lower 80s for the great majority of our viewing area, and we sit in the 80s the rest of this afternoon with some cloud cover in place. Southeasterly flow returning and the humidity increasing. So it was really nice when I stepped out first thing this morning. We've been in the 70s all morning until right now ahead of the noon hour. You can see the Panhandle, ooh, nice and cool in Amarillo at 67. Always jealous of them this time of year in the mornings and evenings. So we're not going to be as hot this afternoon as what we've been experiencing. The winds eventually backing out of the southeast. Right now, partly cloudy skies becoming mostly cloudy skies into this afternoon. Can't see a couple of pops of sun, but it's not going to be a whole lot of it. Feeling pretty nice considering we're now in June, not to be sitting in the 90s this afternoon. That would be nice. Also nice if you have the rain cooled air in place. It's going to be pop-up activity for today. Probably a little less on radar in comparison to what we saw yesterday afternoon and evening, but just watch out for radar to go from what it looks like right now to very quickly these pop-up thunderstorms, just similar to yesterday, just less in overall coverage. I'd put it at about 30% for this afternoon at most. You could see some sea breeze activity coming off the Gulf, and you see that a lot of times in the summer months. High temperatures this afternoon slated to be just sub 90 degrees, probably feeling like close to these actual temperatures. Since the sun isn't going to be beating down on us and the winds haven't quite shifted out of the southeast, will here in a little bit, but right now still some of us getting that northerly component feels nice compared to, for example, I've been at baseball games the past 2 afternoons and evenings, and we were just sweating like we have got to get out. It is so hot and humid. So kind of nice to get a break in between that. Overnight low is going to be quite nice for a few hours tomorrow morning as well. These mornings where we're waking up sub 75 are so great before we're on a warming trend, eventually 90s back in the 7-day forecast. I'll jump to that here in a second. Want to go through a couple of models briefly. You can see this afternoon favoring the Brazos Valley and our eastern counties for some pop-up activity coming off the Gulf. You can see eventually those southeasterly winds do return, and you'll see the humidity rise after that. So upper 80s, pop-up activity on radar at about 20-30% into this afternoon. Tomorrow, east of 35 also favored for some sea breeze activity coming off the Gulf. Pop-up thunderstorms at about 30-40% for tomorrow afternoon and evening. If you are down in College Station, I'd put it at more like 50-60% you see tomorrow afternoon's activity. Friday afternoon and evening, we're going to copy, paste, repeat at about 30-40% once again, and watch out for a strong thunderstorm in our western counties coming out of West Texas Friday night. Saturday morning, this model stops Saturday morning. I'll go through Saturday evening to mention a good chance for rain at about 40-50% in the PM hours. That could be some brief heavy downpours, gusty winds and lightning as well then. So you may have noticed a trend here. Yes, there are daily chances for rain, albeit some of the chances are like 20-40%, including today's, which means not everyone is going to see rainfall daily. Similar to yesterday, it's just going to be scattered in nature, favoring the Brazos Valley the next few afternoons and evenings. And you can see we go through the weekend. You start to pull in the yellows. That is pulling in potentially a really good chance for rain all the way through Saturday evening. And then it dwindles off after that with 20-30% dailies for isolated storms, which means that some folks could get another few inches of rain over the next week. Nice to see this in June, you guys. There is, just a quick reminder, still a severe drought, especially southeast into the Brazos Valley and down in the Texas Hill Country. So good to see June chances for rain here. You can always stream radar free on the 6 News streaming app.